Welcome to RE Uncut. Our daily shows are powered by Core Logic and supported by Printforce, Rockend and Realty.com.au.
My guest this week in the show is Michael Sheargold, michaelsheargold.com, all the details there about Coach the Coach, which we touched on yesterday. Continuing our journey and coaching, today's topic is deal support versus performance coaching. Michael Sheargold back with me in just a moment.
Realty's proprietary technology connects you, the agent, with buyers and sellers and builds relationships differently. Only Realty's unique geo-channel mapping gives you an exclusive connection strategy, and then our tech builds the relationship for you. This creates your digital voice, increasing your top-of-mind awareness as the agent of choice in your area. Your agent profile boosting content delivered consistently will get you in the door to secure the listing. And then the exclusive Realty listing strategy gets it marketed and sold. An end-to-end marketing solution for agents.
Good morning once again to our superstar for this week, Michael Sheargold. G'day, mate. How you doing?
Kevin, I'm going very well indeed, and looking forward to getting into this topic. Actually, it's a biggie for leaders to get their head around.
Why is that, Michael?
Well, you know what's interesting is we start a coaching conversation, say, look, how much coaching you're doing, and we'll quite often have a leader say, I'm doing a lot of coaching, Michael. And when we look at it, in actual fact, it's deal support, not performance coaching. So the distinction I have there, Kevin, is deal support is how do we get this deal across the line? And typically in most agencies, deal support is fantastic. You know, we've got a property management situation. How do I get this across the line? Someone will actually come in and do support on that deal. That's sort of very much in the now. And my distinction really is deal support is about a deal or about a client. Performance coaching is about the person and their journey and where they're heading. So it's interesting you get those two distinctions. So, you know, we're 20K away from getting this deal together. What do I need to do? How do I need to price align this property to get the best result? That's super important, Kevin. There's no question about it. And in most businesses, that's pretty good. It probably can go to another level, but the deal support aspect I find is actually strong. It's the performance coaching that is the secret sauce that will actually lift someone's performance.
It's a bit like thinking that a football coach, I'm going to use the football analogy here, a football coach is going to run out midway through a game and show someone how to toss a ball. I mean, all that's done before the game is actually played, isn't it? I mean, there is a place for a leader to be coaching, but they've got to coach from the sidelines.
They've got to coach from the sidelines, Kevin, and when we look at it, if we can shift from the deal to the person, which is where are you heading? What do you want to gain? What's the 1, 2 or 3 skills that you need to work on over the next 6 months that will advance your career? If you earn an extra X amount of dollars, what would you actually do with that? You know, if you took your time management, if you took your listing, let's have a look at where your listings are coming from. Is that the right mix in terms of new business? Could you add something in the next little while? So it's about them. It's about where they're heading. How are they going personally? Are things on track, off track? What are they doing from a wealth creation point of view? How are they managing their health and their vitality and their energy? And do they need to do some kind of re-routine? If they need to reorganize their routine for a new level of work style that might be coming down the track.
Totally different skill set from being a top performer, isn't it? Because you've got to change your hat and you put on, you know, what I would call loosely the care hat, you know, where you're saying, hey, I deeply care about you. I want to know more about you so I can tap into you and understand you a bit more. That's what I think is the skill of a great leader.
Yeah. And Kevin, what's interesting with this is, you know, I have some people come to Coach the Coach, and at the end of it, they say, Michael, this is actually a recruiting program. So what do you mean? Well, if I was to follow this from a recruiting point of view, which is, you know, building a great relationship with the potential recruit, finding out where they want to head to, what's their big picture, what are goals, and what are their aspirations to go to that next level. This is incredibly important. And if, interestingly enough, those who are tuning in, If you're not doing this with your team, I guarantee if someone's being recruited, they're being asked those performance coaching kind of questions. Where do you want to get to? What's the next 3 years look like for you? If there was one skill you want to work on, or one thing you'd like to change or do differently, what would that be? This is all about them. And Kevin, when we can have our people showing up in the best way possible, totally engaged, and I talk about people not just turning up, but actually turned on to the outcomes that we want to achieve. And, yesterday we spoke about the lead managed coach. You've got to have leadership. You've got to be managing things really well. But importantly, this coach for performance is the thing that I think people see the most value in terms of their life and where they're heading. And, this is being a great leader. This is being a great coach. And unlocking that performance is absolutely key.
Okay, back tomorrow with Michael Sheargold. A reminder for you, Coach the Coach is a great program. You can get all the details by going to Michael's website, michaelsheargold.com, and look for Coach the Coach. Kicks off in September, runs for 9 weeks, all online, and you'll pick up a huge amount from doing that program. Michael, thank you very much. I want to talk about scans tomorrow. Is this a medical scan, what's it about?
More on that tomorrow, Kevin. Look forward to it.
Okay, we'll keep you in suspenders. Back again tomorrow. Michael Sheargold, my guest then. See you then.
The Daily RE Uncut Show is powered by CoreLogic and supported by Printforce, Rockend and Realty.com.au. Realty.com.au is where you will see all our shows. Real Estate Talk, The Property Show, Auction Update, and of course RE Uncut. We are the home of property.